Hello, this is Willy Booger. Today I want to show off the tone of a Seymour Duncan Telecaster. It's the vintage stacked pickup. So yeah, take a look at these. Yep, all that twang and then some. Yep, so it's more vintage, so it's not super hot output, but that gives you some breathing room. That's why I was wanting to go with the vintage ones. So when you got some distortion on your amplifier, you dig in a note, you start getting saturated more, you play lighter, it can clean up just a little bit. So it gives you some good dynamics. Also the stack, these are noiseless, so all that hum that you normally get with single coils, it's really quiet. It's that reduced the hum, but not the tone. Also being plugged in to a Tone King Imperial. So I'm going to mic out the speaker on that. That's the MK2 model. So very, but I'm also going through my pedal board and then hitting the amp there. So I wanted to mic that. I wanted to be like, you know, it's natural environment, a real amplifier, real tube amp. So yeah, why don't you tell them about your drums? Happy to talk about it. Okay, we got the Roland TD 17 kV set here. And I got the sound module. I'm actually not using the sounds built into the sound module. I'm using a USB cable out into my MacBook Pro and recording on Logic Pro X on a MIDI track, and then there I can just pick and choose which drums I want, change out my snares, my hi-hat, tune my toms, whatever I want to do. So post-production is kind of nice. And then that's pretty much it. And I do lower my buffer settings on MIDI. It seems like I want it to track well, so the timing is more accurate on when it's recording, so I don't have to quantize and fix things later. It actually pretty much is right on time. How about the bass guitar? Let's go over some little bit of details on that. Absolutely. So I'm playing through an Ibanez bass. It's mid-1980s. It's a Roadstar, full scale, nice thin neck, which is what you'd expect from Ibanez, even back in the day. And it's basically a PJ setup, precision and a jazz pickup there. Active circuit, like you'd expect, has a 9-volt behind here, 9-volt battery. And yeah, plays great. My wifey found it at a yard sale, and it's been a kind of a little golden find there. I'm plugging into a Fender Rumble. If I remember right, that's like the early 2000s, late 90s. So that is, I'm plugging into that. That thing sounds fantastic. And it also has a line out. And that's what I'm recording with, going into my Logic Pro X. So there you go. That's a basic rundown on everything. So let's give it a jam and see what those Telecaster pickups can do. The Seymour Duncan stacked Tele Pickups.